happiest days of my life?
One of the happiest days of my life.
One of the happiest days of my life.
I would say, well, obviously the day I got married was one of them, and the birth of my 3 children, but I'm thinking that the last child that I brought home, that day I knew our family was complete, and my husband got a limo rented, and we drove home, and my mom was there watching the other kids, and my nephews and nieces were there, and some other family members, and it was just a big fun welcome home. And then that evening everybody left, and it was just our family, and my other kids were so excited and welcoming our last baby, and I knew it was going to be our last baby, and I was so happy because our family just felt complete, and it was just such a good feeling. Just felt really blessed and very happy and content.
When I was in 6th grade, my family and I went to this breeder's house to look at puppies, and yeah, we weren't even planning on getting a dog at the time, but we got there and there were 3 puppies left, and we all fell in love with the little runt, who was this little boy, labradoodle, so cute. And then we left the breeder's house, and we were driving home, and we get maybe 5 minutes away from the house, and my parents were talking, and they're like, well, do you guys want to go back and get the dog? And we were like, yes. So we go back to the breeder's house, and we got our puppy, and his name's Snoopy, and now he's 9 years old, but he's the best thing that's ever happened.
When I went to Disneyland with my family, I rode a ton of rides, and I just liked seeing them and getting to see all the different things that were there.
I finally got a trophy walleye. I've been hunting for the trophy walleye for 52 years, 52, and I sought a lake up in Canada that held and was known for giant walleyes. And so we took a week to go up there. I went with my brother, and trophy walleye is considered 10 pounds. So we were up there, and I was so excited to go to this lake where I knew trophy walleyes were. We fished 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a lot of 2, 3, 4, 5 pound walleyes, but no trophies. I think we got a couple 6, 7 pounders, but no trophies. Finally, the last day, we go back into this area where there's beautiful cliffs, a narrow piece of water about 40 yards wide. It was maybe 70 degrees, and the sun had set over the horizon, but it was still light out. It was calm. We just had a slow drift going. My brother hooked up on a fish, a nice one. We pulled it in. It was a 10-pound walleye, exactly 10 pounds. He was so excited. I was happy for him. That was his biggest fish ever. Well, we landed the fish, took one more drift through that narrow channel, and the same exact spot, I hooked up on a fish, hauled it in. It was 10 pounds, 1 ounce. I beat my brother by 1 ounce and got my trophy.
I don't think that any one day for me stands out, but I think happy days come when I notice the little things, certain things that people do that are just uniquely them, and I just realize how much I appreciate them, especially with friends and family and just being with them.
When I shot that big buck last year, when I shot that thing, I got right on the phone. I didn't even get out of my deer stand. I called up my buddy Al. Oh wait, that was more than last year. It was 2 years ago, maybe 3. But anyway, he came over. He helped me drag that thing out of the woods, and Lisa came out there, and 2 guys had just got done shooting at it just earlier, 5 minutes before I shot it, and they missed it. They unloaded their guns on it. And then I shot it, and I says, "That's how you do it!"
I believe the happiest day of my life was when I met my wife, and married my wife, I should say, more than just met her, because she was a great woman. Loved her a lot. Missed her now. She passed away 15 years ago. Doesn't seem that long, but she was a superb woman. Raised 4 beautiful kids, mostly her doing, but that certainly was a happy day in my life. I think I got one of the best that was out there. Unfortunately, after 38 years, that came to an end when she passed quite suddenly overnight. And but I still have the 4 kids that give me a lot of joy. I've been very fortunate with having raised, not alone, but having raised 4 good kids. None of them ever got in trouble. And it's been passed down to the grandkids as well. Pretty good grandkids.
When we tried to sneak into prom, but then we didn't get in, so then I guess it wasn't that happy, but memories are cool.
My boyfriend came and visited me at college, and he surprised me. I skipped my classes, and we went and visited this place called the Devil's Punch Bowl, which is a large crater type thing, and there's a bunch of waterfalls and nature, and it was one of the first days of spring, so it was just really pretty and really nice to have a break away from school.
I think that every day can be a great day. I think that there's not one specific day that would be categorized as my one special day in my life. I think that when you have, like, I believe that God blesses you with a new day, that you have new opportunities and new opportunities to get to know people, and I think it's really cool that we have new days, and so I would say that every day would be my greatest day.